Welcome everyone, and today I'm going to show you how to check your car before going on a long journey. The most important safety feature are the airbags. I've heard that the airbag doesn't go off unless you have your seatbelt on, so if you don't have your seatbelt on then it won't go off. So it's always good to check your seatbelts just in case that they plug in, they click in and they don't come off when you're driving. Because you never know what might happen. Next thing you want to check are the lights, not only for your safety but the safety for others around you. You want to turn them all on, including the fog light, and go around the car and check them all. The next thing you want to check is the oil in your engine. I was going to show you that when you check your oil, make sure that there's plenty in. The oil level is above the minimum but below the maximum, and if it needs topped up, to top it up. And obviously if it needs change, do it in advance before leaving so you're not rushing about. This is what I've got to put up with in today's video. A nice lovely wet afternoon, which is why I couldn't show you the oil part, but never mind. The next thing you want to check are the tyres. Now the tyres are important. They handle the braking and the weight of the car and the bumps in the road. You want to make sure that the tyres have the correct pressure before you go anywhere on a long journey. It is important because if you don't, then your car may suffer in braking, because they do work quite hard in braking, and if you don't have the grip then you might be flying off somewhere. We don't want that to happen. The tool you use to check those pressures can be with a tool called a tyre pressure gauge. You can get a digital one that costs a little bit more, or you can use an analog one where you just press it in and a little metal thing pops out and it shows you the pressure. It shows you the number at which the tyre pressure is at. The inexpensive, you can get one from £5 up to £50 if you want to be pedantic about it. I'm just saying this because it's important to check that your tyres have all the correct pressures in, otherwise it could be worse in the future, and we don't want worse. We want to prevent anything bad from happening. So please check your tyre pressures before you go anywhere. The thing you want to check to make sure you have before you go anywhere is your phone and your charger, because the last thing you want is to be stranded somewhere and you forgot your phone, or you forgot your charger and your phone dies and you got no one to call at all to tell where you are or if you need a tow. So please make sure you take your phone and your phone charger to be on the safe side in case anything does happen, if your car does break down or if you get into an accident. So please just be aware that it's always important to bring your charger with you and to not forget your phone. Also, when checking under the bonnet, you obviously want to make sure you got plenty of oil in the engine, plenty of antifreeze and coolant, and plenty of screen wash just in case. When you're checking your coolant, make sure you check it when it's cold so you don't burn yourself, obviously, because the cooling system is pressurized and it's enclosed so no air can get in, and it's just water going around the engine. So before you go anywhere, just make sure if it's low, just top it up with some water and add a little bit of antifreeze, or if you've got some concentrated antifreeze, just to add some of that in, just so it doesn't boil over. Well, many reasons why, but just make sure you've got plenty in, but don't overfill it. Hope you know what I mean when I talk about car maintenance, because I'm really bad at explaining things. So yeah. And I just also like to point out, the information I put across is, I want you to take it with a pinch of salt, because I'm obviously not an expert, but I do know a little bit about cars, enough for you to explain that you should take it with a pinch of salt. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe down below, like and comment, and share it with your friends who also like cars. I'm going to go a step further and ask you to ring that notification bell. Now the vlog is over. What is that lizard doing climbing on my dashboard? What are you doing?